Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your next session of Group Therapy. I am King Bear in the building.
Michelle K.
I go last, son.
This nigga crazy, yo. This nigga straight New York.
They're messing up our intros, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus.
Yo, my name is the Truth Seeker. What it up?
Wow, it's gonna be a show. The one and only
Fat body.
your mama. Heavy duty
With the 3 stripes on his chest.
It's already.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when we don't get together like we're supposed to, and people have too much sugar. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a full session of group therapy. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show. Fantastic show. We got the full family in the building with us today, and we're going to get right to it because I don't think the roof is going to be able to take it. I'm not going to hold you guys up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we're going to get right to it. So you guys ready?
Yep. Let's do it.
All right, so without further ado, let's get to it.
One thing we're talking about with leaders is if you go to group therapy, and this is something that I emphasize, no two group leaders are necessarily going to lead group in the same way.
All right, so we back in the mix, ladies and gentlemen. So how's everybody been doing?
Chilling.
Yeah?
Chilling.
No complaints.
I like the shark on the wall with the bear on top of it.
Oh my God, is that not awesome? Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, damn, they can see it too, huh?
Yes, they can see it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get going on the show, we have to point your attention to the most American thing I have ever seen in my life. For those who can't see, we just want your consensus. Just put, if you're with me on this one, just go ahead and put in the comments, America. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a bear, a super bear, because he has on the cape, and he's riding a great white shark through the waves of the Gulf of America.
Oh, man.
And he's shooting. He's not just holding, he's shooting a machine gun, also known as an AK-47. That might not be the most American.
I was gonna say that's Russian.
Like, it should have been an M16. Right. But it's a super bear surfing on a great white shark, shooting a machine gun.
I got a Jamaican song for that. Can I play it?
You are ruining the America vibes, dude.
Yeah.
It's in the Caribbean. Jamaica's in the Caribbean. Right there in that Gulf.
What the fuck? Jamaica's not in the Gulf of America.
It's the east of the Gulf.
Is it on the
It's the same body of water.
No,
bro.
it's not.
What's separating it?
Bro.
What's separating it? What's separating the Gulf?
I'm going to separate you two.
Florida.
What are you talking about? The same body of water circulating in the same damn pool of shit.
You tell that to Mr. 47 if he agrees with it.
Oh, Jesus.
President 47.
I can't believe you said that's 2 different body of waters.
It is.
You didn't learn geography from
on
5th grade.
paper.
What part of the Bronx did you go to elementary school? Because I was on the east side of the Bronx.
What is happening right
You
now?
went over there where the dummies at. Oh yeah, I said the Florida road where the dummies is at.
Nah, we were
Yo, once you cross over the
Hold on, man.
once you go above the cross, or is it above the cross? Once you go above the cross Bronx, and west, over by Fordham Road,
All because you said the Gulf
Le
of
Pluta. That's all the dumb Puerto Ricans. Le Pluta, mira, don't play.
So you calling Puerto Ricans dumb? Is that what you're saying?
No, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
I can't right now.
Because I grew all my block was 90%.
Are you done? Are we done, gentlemen?
Yo, Staten Island, stay where you at.
Oh, we ain't gonna do that.
Yo, Staten Island.
You know they can't hear you when I hit that button,
I
right?
know Staten.
Are we done yet? We done. Go.
What happened to y'all today? What are y'all
Too
on?
much sugar.
Now, when cats come back together from New York,
is that what it is?
We start rumbling.
Oh my God!
Oh my Jesus! What is happening?
2 minutes in.
It's very territorial in New York.
Yeah.
Okay, but you started it, man.
Nah,
You did.
Like, let's relax.
You started. But then he
This nigga said some stupid shit.
What did I say?
About
Tell me what you
want.
What did I say?
That nigga.
No, we're not trying to be here.
Are you done? Can we Hey, I can't do this for an hour, but I can. But I don't want to do this for an hour. So
put the mute button on. Jesus.
Like, I don't want to bare ground everybody. Can we?
Let's go.
So how we doing, heavy duty? How we been, dog?
Man,
what we got going
it's
on?
been what? 3 weeks
It's
almost?
been like a month.
3 4 weeks.
Yeah, because you guys were on vacations while y'all left me in the corner. It's okay.
What's all these shots?
Hello, it's me. Who you looking for?
Well, at this rate,
Hello, Michelle K. Bill, where you at?
well, you and the Cutie should have hooked up because y'all seem like y'all got a whole lot of tension going on. Look, he done pulled up a map.
The Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea is the same water flow.
True.
Alright?
True.
Talking that bullshit. What's your
Calm down, man. Okay. He was messing with you.
That nigga is a PS. I'm a
Okay.
public school dummies.
Woosah, man.
There, shots fired.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm holding it.
I'm gonna have a headache. Y'all are. He was
For the
serious.
road, yo. That nigga with the. What school you went? I just want to know what PS you went to.
Stop, man. Can we go? Can we?
He can't help it. He's calm
You see,
now.
you got all this pent up energy. This is why we do the show more than once a year, though. You got to go more than once a year.
So you can get it all out.
Exactly.
He's ready. It's okay. It's okay.
There you go. Get him, Michelle K. Calm him down.
He's still trying.
I see.
I'm trying to calm
Look at the
down.
side eye.
Jesus Christ.
Please just.
I'm gonna have to edit all this out. Like, by the time we get to the topic, nobody's gonna know nothing.
This is gonna be the funniest part because they're gonna be like, "Dog, it's only been 2 minutes in, and these two have went back and forth." But it's okay.
YouTube,
Yo, I
please
can
don't.
tell what. Yo,
Please don't demonetize me, YouTube. We ain't gonna get
that
nothing.
nigga ain't.
No, I haven't said anything in a few minutes.
Oh God!
That nigga came to New York after '85. I know that. You weren't born in New York City.
Stop, man.
That nigga
Gotta
went
get
to
it
public.
out.
Nah, good. I'm just playing. Fuck it.
That's all right, man.
Okay.
That's like a vegetarian trying spare ribs for the first time after 20 years.
Stop. Will you
Good.
stop saying it's okay to shoot more shots? Try to be slick, man. You don't want to revving the ball.
Son! He hit me like 16 times!
Oh boy, y'all are funny. Y'all got it.
I'm gonna separate you two.
He
man.
forgot.
One of y'all gonna go in the one corner, one gonna go in the other.
Cutie! I got a fan!
Oh, you say you got a fan.
Shout out to Indonesia.
Oh my God. The Cambodian killer shooting right in heavy duty right now.
That's it.
He said he got you.
All day.
He said don't go to Cambodia, dude. He
That's
already,
that's
he
where his
already
fan
know
base is at? That's where his fan base is at?
That's where his fan base is. He said don't come to Cambodia, dog.
Oh, the guy don't like him.
Actually, he said he got two. He said Indonesia and Cambodia. They said don't come to. They said heavy duty for life, dog. Don't even come out there and mess with him.
I'll be like, yo.
Because that's all he got to make.
The truth. The truth.
Alcohol, this is enough now.
That's it. It's over, son.
It's bow.
They'll give you a poisonous salad.
Yeah, no. Today, I don't know what y'all got on, boy. Y'all are funny.
We ain't gonna make it to the topic. We ain't gonna make it.
I ain't seen you in a
Last time I saw
while.
you? Yeah,
It's been a minute.
I liked it like that.
All right, so
I liked it.
Michelle K,
Yes.
these two are their mics, so when they keep it up, just yank their
yank it
mics.
out.
Just yank their mics, and me and you had a conversation. They can just keep going.
What's up on Michelle's mic? Hold on, Michelle.
Wait a minute. Don't put me in it. Oh, okay.
You guys are off the chain. You guys are off the chain. This is what happens. You get two Bronx knuckleheads in a room at the same time, man. Oh, you guys are. Oh,
So
that's the
I had a
friendship.
good time. Thank you for asking. Good week.
Okay.
I loved last week's show. I'm sorry I missed it. It was hilarious.
Oh,
But
man.
Michelle K, I do have one question on last week. One question. Now, for the audience who probably missed the show, what was the title of the show?
I'm my daughter's sister was
Right.
last week's.
So in this scenario, and I want your honest answer now, Michelle K.
Oh, he said no.
Michelle K. Remember, this is your brother or sister, right?
The little
one. And if your mama says, you know what, baby, I just got powder, I can't give any milk. Would you help breastfeed your brother, sister / cousin? This is a family member, Michelle K.
Why you always going to something?
Well, all I will say is
Suck
D-Fax
his
will
nipples.
probably knocking at my door because I will not be feeding, not nursing my sister. When my baby daddy right here,
Yeah.
do you screw my mother?
Right.
And now you want me to breastfeed the baby?
It's your brother, sister.
I ain't doing it.
Wow.
I ain't doing it. That baby gonna starve.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's gonna be a crackhead baby.
Come on. Yeah.
He's gonna be in the car suffering.
All right now.
I was wondering the whole time.
No, why would you want to do that? Would you do that? Like, would you?
Yo,
But
hit that
that's your
button
brother's
again.
sister.
It's
Either
no,
or.
Yo, hit that
it's
button again. I like
no,
that.
like you was getting it though.
Yeah, I was feeling that.
No, but no, I'm not doing that.
Again.
No.
And then who's I have breast milk to feed the baby anyway?
You got
at
two
that time?
titties. So
That's
one
what you got
for your
milk in
child,
it.
one for your brother's sister.
Okay, whoa. Then how close our kids are together? Like,
Yeah.
are they really close?
Yeah.
Real
The
close.
bed,
They're the same age.
Word is
close.
born.
They're the same age. They're the same age. Oh!
Bed's dead.
Get it.
Bed dead. Breastfeed a little girl. Breastfeed a You're talking about Similac and breastfeeding for. What you talking about,
It's
bro?
organic, son. It's organic. Ain't you got
This nigga
organic
talking
juice in
about.
it?
What you talking about, yo?
Just because it's not coconut milk, you don't want to talk about it. But if it was coconut
I
milk,
don't
you
get
all
it.
about it.
Why do you even brought that? I don't.
Did you not watch last week's show?
Nah, I didn't. I was
That's why
talking
you
about.
lost.
This nigga just
You
went
lost.
straight from the east side of the Bronx to the west side, all the way to. What is this?
Okay, we're not gonna go all the way into last week. Just to give you a little insight.
No footnote.
So last week's show was, excuse me.
No, but I know this guy, man. He be going
Yeah.
left, bro.
No.
He
Last
on
week's show was a complete
Anything
left.
about sex, bro.
No. Last week's show. No, last week's show was that.
Cutie like sex.
It was basically.
Comes in and he's like-
It was basically. So, a young lady, she was with a guy, and she had a kid with a guy,
Okay.
and then her and the guy broke up. The guy turned around and slept with the young lady's mama,
Yep.
Okay.
and the mama had a kid with the young lady's
X.
ex.
Okay.
So now the young lady had a kid already with the guy,
Yep.
and now her mama had a kid with the guy.
So
So the young lady's daughter,
Okay.
her and the young lady's daughter now shared a sister.
Same father.
yeah, because
Yeah, because the father
they
now
relate.
fathered a child with the mother and the
yeah.
daughter.
So the mother-in-law is
So
the
the little girl from the mother
It's-
and the little girl from the grandmother both had sisters.
Yeah, they're sisters now.
So the mother
I get that.
both had a daughter and a sister.
Right.
So that's what the scenario was.
see?
But what that has to do with Big Cutie talking about heavy duty
Big
Cutie
Cutie,
talking about
pause.
heavy duty, yo,
Yo, let me
Why
move over.
What is he talking about? Breast milk and Similac and all of that.
Because he's saying that since I have a child and my mom has
I
Yeah.
get it.
sister.
But why
So
you gotta bring it
DNA wise, technically,
They gotta suck from the same breast. That's what he's
Well,
trying to say.
no, I'm just trying to see how
Look
close
at-
they're
look at-
going to be if that's the case. Because
That
if
nigga
that's the
look-
case,
No,
if I'm still
son.
producing milk, then they had to have the baby a lot sooner. Like, the baby is little then. So
Right.
we had to be like tag teaming somewhere along the line.
I mean, it's
It's a good
a
question.
viable question.
Yeah.
Like technically, like if
I ain't doing it.
if the
Even
You
like
gonna
that.
take one for the family?
No, I ain't taking nothing for the family that day.
You know they're gonna talk about your
I don't
family
care. I'm
reunion.
talking about them too.
I mean,
What are we talking about?
Now, they don't want me to get talking how we got to this
Talking about breast
situation.
milks and all that. I don't
Similac.
understand it. With the Similac.
I mean,
Titties.
That's what he's talking about. And
we
he-
were not supposed to run it back this soon. However,
It was a good show.
You might as well. I don't know.
It was a hell of a show.
I mean, technically, I mean,
It's a
you know,
same thing.
if the dude was that damn scandalous
Yeah.
to sleep with the girl, and then maybe 2 or 3 months later sleep with the mama, and the mama and the girl was pregnant at the same time,
That is
Maybe a
crazy.
2-month difference.
right? So the kids would be young enough.
Yep.
But if the mama was like, her milk wasn't where it needed to be,
Imagine at that point.
I mean,
Wow, that's
the
crazy.
daughter
That's the first thing I
would,
thought about it.
the daughter would have
Enough.
viable
legend.
milk
You see?
to support her sister.
Right.
What?
This nigga's stupid.
A sister.
The DNA would be there for it to happen.
You gotta do it because one is your
I didn't
sister.
say she gotta do it. Hold on.
No, because other times,
The story of the Similac. The story of the Similac. Wow. Dame leche.
Nah, I didn't say that shit.
Think about it.
I didn't say she gotta do
Here's what
it.
you
I
gotta
just
do
said
it.
DNA wise she could. I didn't say.
One is your sister. Second is your child's auntie.
So you.
First of
Yeah,
all,
but it's also your child's sister.
but you know, it wouldn't matter because
Not
some
your
people.
child's sister.
It is her child's sister.
Auntie.
Because the child's daddy is her daddy too.
Facts. Wow, that's triple threat. How you gonna look like in a family barbecue next year?
That's what Michelle K was getting mad about. That's why I was cracking up.
My breast be full. 'Cause I damn sure won't be feeding them other babies with it. So no, I'm not doing that. But you know, you got people that donate their breast milk
Right.
to people.
Right.
So it wouldn't matter
Also,
about
you
the
get shipped.
DNA.
You get like Amazon Fresh Market.
I don't know about that, but I know you have people that used to sell their breast milk
Yes.
to other people.
That's the thing.
I mean,
that is
oh, wait a minute. You put it all on Michelle K, but what if the role was reversed? What if it was?
sucking my tits.
What if? No, not the.
Nigga, man, always talking about some sex stuff.
I'm like, okay.
What if your baby mama left you
Okay.
and went and slept with your daddy, and then she had a kid with your daddy? Now it's your brother. Are you gonna accept that as your brother?
Yes.
And you just gonna take care of him and everything and be cool with it, knowing that.
I never said I take care of them, but I was like,
Well, that's what you asking her to do.
no.
You asking me to nurture the baby.
Right, that's taking care of the baby.
And all of that.
That's like me giving my little brother $1. You doing him a favor. You feeding him.
No.
There's a difference.
I can get a baby
I'm not saying he's gonna sleep
Right.
in my house.
They can go get
Brass
their own
tacks for
breast
brass
milk
tacks.
somewhere else, but it won't be here. Like, I'm not doing that. That's crazy.
Are you gonna love and care for a baby that your former wife went and
Yeah.
slept with your dad and had a kid by?
Right.
Yes.
Are you gonna care for that kid?
Yes.
Every
This
day.
is not the child's fault.
No, it's not the kid's fault, but it ain't my fault either. Why do I have to be?
So your dad running around talking about, hey, Junior, go pick up my son.
Oh no, it's not gonna be like that. no, son.
Why not?
I'll come
Why
visit.
not?
I'll come visit.
No.
Hey, how you doing, little one?
No,
How you doing, little one?
you can't pick and choose.
I'm like, here's a quarter. Go buy yourself something. That's it. That's my responsibility.
Well, that's what Michelle
That's
K
what I
was
said,
saying.
because that's what I was like. You trying to put all this on me with a baby that?
Because you a female.
It
Oh,
doesn't
shit,
matter.
here we go.
You gotta do that. El leche.
I don't care.
How can you not? You got the shakes.
Okay.
You got the shakes,
I don't
Michelle.
care. It doesn't matter. You can go buy milk in the store and
It's
feed
not
your
the
own
same. It's not
child.
the same DNA.
It is the same DNA. It is.
Same DNA.
But the son would have the same DNA as you because both the kids came out of your daddy's nuts.
I'm talking about the boobies.
But what?
Not my nuts. What my nut got to do with it?
Nah.
No? Okay.
Well, they better transform
She's gonna have to freeze them in the freezer like coquitos?
Coquito. Oh.
Ay, patito.
Coquito in the
Now they best friends.
That's what we doing. That's what happens on the block. We fight in each other. We fight. We fight. That's what we do.
Oh, fucking Sour Patch Candies and shit. First they sour, then they sweet.
Y'all so full of it.
So fake.
Whatever.
That's so fucking fake.
That's what the brothers. That's the brotherhood on the block. You know.
Y'all switched up quick.
Puerto Ricans.
Code switch real quick.
Let's go back to this Gulf of America.
I had to throw that coquito in there.
Oh man, I love
Michelle K said she threw with y'all. She threw with y'all.
She threw some shit at you.
She threw with y'all.
Y'all are tripping.
It's like a family. You fight a little bit, you get friends.
I get that. Let's go back to feeding this baby. So
We were another
He turned you into a mammy. That's what
right,
you're a
like I
mammy.
said, I'm supposed to go around nursing babies and stuff like that
like
because
nursing some slave child.
Because my mom and my baby daddy decided to do something foul. No, y'all all going down. You, the baby, and the mama.
Wow,
But it's crazy that you said that, nah, I ain't accept that kid like that, but you expect her to pull the titty out for her sister.
But he said he'd accept the baby,
right.
But he ain't gonna go that far with the baby.
Right.
So,
but then you're crazy for not.
I mean, I know the baby is there.
But
yeah, I acknowledge it.
That's my sister,
like I
brother.
said, what we was talking about PTA meetings and they coming to school together. We all sitting there. Who's gonna be dealing with that? No, I be talking. Don't you say one motherfucker.
So if the teacher comes to you about
in fact, I quote Michelle K said, "Now we all gotta fight."
So what's the real argument? The argument. Let me get it straight. Hold on.
Okay.
So I know the scenario of who did what, but I'm saying at the end of the day, are you still married or you?
No. The guy slept with the parent.
Right.
He's out.
He's out the door with you.
Yeah. No, he's out with everybody.
Yeah.
With the mama and everything. He's not even in the picture.
So now
But
you
you have a child by him also?
Yes.
We both
Yes.
do. My mom and me.
Right.
So
and he occasionally comes in to be a part-time daddy.
like a weekend dad.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And they're willing
So
to know if I'm going to accept the child
by
as my sister. No, we ain't talking
breastfeeding and all
breastfeeding.
that.
That's
No. He brought that. He brought that maniacal ass shit
We
in
were
there.
just talking about would I accept the child.
I said it's yes. DNA wise, it's possible.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what it is.
So okay, but he's just fantasizing.
He just added
He
that.
being heavy duty, just being messy,
Okay.
adding extra shit.
Like I thought.
But yeah, that wasn't even a thought. I couldn't even bring that up because I was cracking up.
I was talking about the science. I was talking about the science behind it, the DNA, not the emotional. You see, that's why we're logical creatures. You ladies are emotional.
Whatever.
I give you that too.
I don't know if I'm accepting the motherfucker.
You want to accept it?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so.
And he had a little New York Giants
I
shirt.
could. You know what I'm saying?
Big Blue. Wanna be Uncle Daddy?
I could. I think I'd be cool until the mom or the dad start talking shit.
Yeah.
Like the second that my dad would come in and be like, "Hey, I need you to go pick up your brother." What the fuck? Like, nah, you ain't gonna play in my face because I know you slept with my.
It's already known. That's what
I know, but the second you say it, now it's real.
It's how you
you coming around. Your
it still don't matter. But
you know what I'm saying?
You grow around that guy.
Right, but right when he's coming around, I'm just like.
You still
I'm bowling, right? But then when you come out and you play it in my face, now it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at that point now, Mr. Rational and Mr. Unemotional, now I'm getting emotional. Now I got a problem because you playing in my face with it.
Don't pick up your mama's daughter.
But this is real. It's happening in the neighborhood. We grew up knowing these tales.
I know.
We've seen this.
But see, then that goes back to the DNA. Because you know what we do? We'll play around and say, "Oh well, you know what? We're gonna hide it from everybody, and we'll just say that your kid is is my kid as well, and now all the kids are, you know, brother and sister, and they're not different parents or something. Because that's what we do. And then people take shit to the grave, and that's when family shit starts.
Before you die, like, that's your brother.
What the fuck?
Your father dying.
No explanation, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's your sister.
Oh yeah, Ancestry.com and 23andMe. Oh, they fucked the game up.
That's right.
They fucked the game up.
That's why when you bring it to your aunties and young, I ain't doing that test. Why I need to do that? That's not my family.
Yeah.
Why you trying to? I don't need no DNA. What you talking about?
Yeah, we talked about that too. Cause they fucked the game up with the swab of the cheek. They ruined the game.
Oh yeah. I took all 3. Ancestry.com, 23andMe.
You in the system, son.
But it doesn't matter.
Me too.
But we already in the system before that. You work for the federal government? You work for the state?
I don't even want to get into it, bro. It'll be like a 4-hour conversation.
Come on, we all swabbed and scanned irises. Oh, they already could clone you
here
to
comes
death.
the truth.
That's it. That's why I'm
Here
making
comes the truth.
I'm looking at
Come on,
you.
man. You was in Japan for a whole year. You know the technology that's over there. They're way ahead of us over there.
Dude, when we signed our name on the line, we accepted that shit. So I don't even think about it. I don't even bother with it. I know I'm part of it. Our social was our ID, so I don't even.
I'm not worried about that. Yeah, they clone me, whatever, man. All I did was spit in the cup, bro.
Yeah.
They didn't take my blood or nothing, per se. But they're
yeah, but they dug in your booty.
I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about. He talking about. What are you talking about? My
dang.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
He made you call me.
Look.
Have you had the finger in mine buttocks?
Listen, bro.
The doctor had both hands on my shoulders.
Then he spread it up.
Did he comfort you before he went in there with his good I never have.
Nope.
I'm almost 50. I never have.
Okay.
And I know it's probably not healthy. I don't give a shit. Like nobody's gone in there, dude. I've had the boar punch though. Not comfortable.
What?
It's boar punch.
I've had my boar punch.
What's that?
His butt.
No, not my butt. The other hole. Yeah.
My God! I always thought about.
I've had the boar punch.
Nah, I could never do that.
I had the boar punch.
It's even worse. They put you to
no. Wide awake.
But they numbed it because it scrapes inside.
They didn't numb it.
Whoa. What do you call that? Local anesthesia. So like fucking like ding oragel basically.
But they didn't numb it or nothing.
Ding oragel.
What is he? I couldn't even hear that.
Yeah,
I was like, yo,
that shit was the most uncomfortable thing ever.
You know, it hurts thinking about it, son.
You know what? I gotta say, for me it was because again, I never had fingers up to like I don't know. You gotta tell me.
That's worse, dude.
I don't know.
That's worse.
I guess. I don't know.
At least Bear was looking straight to the eye.
Yeah.
I gotta look at the men and talk about it.
And
look at them.
And I was tricked. Because even though I knew I was going in for a procedure, it was a female nurse grabbing my joint. So I was like, okay. And then the doctor came around the corner like a sniper. He was like, hello?
Hit the blue button. Hit the blue button.
What blue button?
Pee-pee hole. The pee-pee hole. The pee-pee hole.
Listen,
Oh God.
brother. Yo, heavy duty.
Yeah.
You know, because he knows what I'm about to say. She doesn't understand.
Yeah.
So you ever went?
Long story short, though.
I'm just gonna be short.
Okay.
You ever dip like alcohol around that area, like when you sweat?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know that burning feeling?
Yes.
This nigga is like to the third power. Somebody putting something in there.
Wait. Whoa.
What are you saying?
Why is you dipping your drink in alcohol?
Nah, I'm not dipping shit in alcohol.
The fuck is you going through right now?
It's organic, son.
No, like if
it's organic alcohol.
No, like when you clean in that area with the
No! What?
This fool's putting that coconut butter.
I don't know.
Yo, Michelle K. Michelle K. Michelle K. You know when you open up your vagina and you douche it with alcohol? Why is you doing that?
No, forget about all that.
No.
Oh, Lord.
No, when you got the whole area. No, because when you got to do urinalysis. They want you to swab.
Okay. When you swab, but it's not alcohol. It's like a little swab. It's like
that's
a little
alcohol
swab.
in a swab.
But no, it's like.
Oh, my head hurts.
You ever took a
It's an antiseptic. I don't think it's
a urinalysis.
Yes, I peed in the cup. That's the only
they say you gotta
But it's not a
first.
No.
They do that. Yeah. Well,
they do give you a
No, they don't.
Yeah,
You don't read the directions for
Like-
vaginas.
well, for
I'm telling
women,
you,
You
bro.
read the
They
directions.
want the area clean first.
I gotta ask you, dude. How dirty is your dick that they telling you to swab your shit with alcohol?
Why?
Like,
Because it's dirty.
what the fuck?
What is he talking about?
Dude, they have never given me alcohol wipe to swab my dick before I pee in a cup.
It's not
Never, ever.
It's an antiseptic.
Never.
It's not an alcohol.
I'm talking about
because they give it to
What's wrong with you, son? They don't know what he's talking about. They don't know what I'm talking about.
You messed up, y'all. Oh God, y'all.
They don't know what I'm talking about. Look, I'm about to pull it up.
No.
He go into the book.
When we have to go in for a pap smear or like to do pee in a cup, they will give us an antiseptic wipe.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
No, you're not. You talking about alcohol in the
You
Cutie.
say no, we don't do that. It's just a little. It don't burn or
You talking about like
They just give it to you, just clean it. So when you it's an antiseptic wipe. He kept saying alcohol. Yeah, you wouldn't look.
Do you know what she's talking about? On her end, on the vagina side?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yo,
he said,
that's painful. I don't even know why we used to do that.
This fool is taking a little wet wipes from the restaurant.
Oh man, and he in there.
He's like, it smells like lemon.
Oh my.
Bro.
You messed up with that one.
The stinging sensation. I've been in a
Your shit must look like a fucking exploded mushroom.
That shit look like that Predator. With the hair and everything, bro.
I'm gonna say, there is antiseptic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Penicillin?
Like iodine.
This, yeah, but no, not
I think you got herpes.
There's this thing called.
Hey, no homo, man. Are you circumcised?
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm just because maybe that was it. Like maybe you got the cleaner because the shit ain't like you got the turtleneck still on.
Mine is the cat. Yeah.
You sure?
Helmet. I got the helmet.
You sure?
You got the helmet?
Nigga, I got the helmet, man.
Wait,
Do you got a helmet or a turtleneck?
right. Do you got that? You got the Von Kaiser?
I got the helmet, dog. I got the helmet, my man.
Oh God! I don't know what happened.
You know what? You know the difference between the helmet and
Yo, what was today's topic, by the way?
We never even came.
We didn't even get to the
I was
topic.
talking about. Oh my God! I don't know. You set yourself up for that one, cause
listen. This is thing.
We were talking about autism.
You on an island, dude. Unload.
Yeah. One coconut.
This is thing called Dettol.
And alcohol wipes.
Lemon flavor.
Dettol.
that's all.
It's an antiseptic. Dettol. You know, you guys don't know.
No, I don't.
So
All alone,
He got
bro.
to prove a point. Hold
in
on.
the West, in the Caribbean community.
Oh, now you're gonna put it on all the Jamaicans
I'm
that got
saying.
the alcohol wipes. Oh no, it's just me and the Jamaicans that gotta go through this. Whatever.
He said on the left side or the right side of the Gulf of America.
Oh God!
That must be the left side, like further in the ocean. This is what we do in Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago, and
There's an antiseptic that you wash up with sometimes. Like my mother and all of this. When you get like sick or you get a bacterial infection or you get chicken pox.
Is it like a
They
lotion?
wipe you down with it.
Calamine lotion.
Not the chamomile. It's called Dettol. Look it up. That's all.
You look it up. You good at looking up.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yes.
I'll show you.
Nah, I believe you.
Yeah, I believe you, bro.
I don't want to, but I believe you.
But I'm saying, like,
I'm afraid I do.
if you pour it on your body and it runs down certain areas,
Yeah.
like, you feel that burn. I'm telling you.
What is it made
Like,
of?
oh,
No.
Right
in that area,
No.
because I got the helmet.
But if it's
of course.
running down,
And you
it
wiping
wouldn't
yourself with it.
unless
You, sir,
Putting it on my-
are
my
narrative
soap.
shifting.
Yep.
So if I rub
That's
down
not
my
what you
body,
said a few minutes
slight
ago.
area, I don't put no.
True.
But
That's not what you said a second ago. You say you clean it. Now you say you washing up and it ran down there. Nah, nigga, you switching.
Nigga,
You
you
switching.
your whole body.
You switch.
You don't close your whole body.
Michelle, okay, did he say that first he said you was using it to wipe and do the shit?
Yeah, I wiped
Now,
every
right. And now you say you was washing, you was doing this, and it ran down there.
Like, I don't know.
He's telling the
So
truth.
let's get to the topic of this damn thing, man. How long we gonna be here, man? It's like an hour later. We talking about Similac breast milk, and we talking about
We started there.
Wipe down helmets.
You brought
a
out
helmet or a wingworm if you got a sling.
No, see,
The
you
sling.
added
Wingworms.
I don't
You
know
done brought to a
You got
whole
wingworms on your joint?
Whatever we
Look,
talking
he
about.
done
here.
brought, look, see,
I ain't never said that about no wigworms on my joint, man.
he went
He got a
from,
predator.
he went from burning
man.
alcohol to unacceptable.
I said I got my
body wash.
board.
Yeah, I don't know how, like, that's crazy. You got, I couldn't do it. I don't
That
know.
was crazy enough. But the use about alcohol, Lordy, though,
But let me ask you a question. When you get something put in there like that,
Yeah.
that's raw skin inside.
Yeah,
there.
it's
Yeah.
scrapes.
So I'm saying,
Scraping.
did they?
Well, it wasn't
have to
scraping. It
numb
was-
the area.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
He said it
All
was
right.
a light.
And I was trying to explain it to you before you went all left with the
They put
alcohol.
like an orange
Alcohol wash, yeah.
That area.
That was wow, dude.
But
Because
that's
you.
crazy. That's
but-
even what? How long they
Hey,
in there like
first
that?
of all,
Oh,
I had a skin condition. You do it on your own. Like you go into the bathroom and say alcohol bath. Like you, what the fuck is you? Wow. Like word. Like how dirty is you, dude? Like what is you sleeping with?
I'm not putting no alcohol on my
Like what
shit.
the fuck is going on?
I'm not putting no.
Nah, I had cloggage in my, what do you call it, the urethra or something like that. I had cloggage, so they took this, huh?
How you get cloggage in that area? What the fuck is that?
Something swelled up and it was a medical condition.
Prostate?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't quite prostate. It was
Was it
actually
behind
in
the
the
prostate?
path. No, because at first they thought it could have been cancerous.
Oh.
Right.
Like, and this was when I was young. I was 17, 16, 17. So I was young.
okay.
Right. So it was a medical condition.
Wow.
So, and I couldn't go to the bathroom. And my mom took me to the doctor. And they were like, and they didn't know what it was, but they were like, okay, well, the first thing we got to do is we got to drain your bladder. And I was like, okay, well, how we do that? Because, right, so it was a silicone straw. Right, and I was like, how you going to drain it?
It'd be amazing once it go in there.
No, but it can't.
And it just
clamp
comes
down
right
is
out.
what it's saying, right?
Right.
Because it's
So,
the urethra.
and they didn't know why I couldn't go, but they were like, first thing we gotta do is we gotta empty your bladder before we can even see what's going on. So, and it was very uncomfortable. So they took this long silicone tube and they dipped it in like the jelly stuff that had the local anesthesia on it.
The numbing.
But it was a long. I remember it was a long red tube.
It has to go all the way through to your
Right, and that was the thing. So the nurse, she came behind me and she was like, okay, so I'm just gonna hold it. I was like, hey.
Especially a
So I'm
17-year-old.
sitting there, right? So I'm a 17-year-old kid, and she's grabbing it, right? So she grabs it, and then she's like taking her hand, and she's doing that, and she's like, okay, I gotta get the guy up, some, and I'm like, you keep doing that shit. She it ain't gonna take long.
Was she cute?
I don't fucking know. It didn't even matter. Because at that age, if you would have just opened the window and air would have blew, that motherfucker would have been, I'm here. So she's doing that, and he's just like, I'm like, get a dog. Get a dog. Get a dog. Show what we do now. And so he get up, right? And I didn't even hear the doctor come in the room because I'm looking down.
He all into it.
And then she had little hands, which always makes you feel good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she's doing that, and then he's just coming out from the other side of it. I'm like, get it down. Get it down. So he up, right? Doctor comes from behind her. And this nigga was a fucking expert fucking sniper because he didn't come in there like, yo, let me jig around and try. This motherfucker came behind her and dipped the shit in the grease and was just like, yeah. I was like,
man, what the
dude, I couldn't talk, I couldn't yell, I couldn't scream, like everything, like had soul. Exactly. You talking about soul snatched?
Oh my
God. If a sound would have came out of my voice, I would have been an opera singer. I would have been like, ah! But nothing came out. That motherfucker came from behind her and was just like right there. He was like, shoot! And I was like,
oh my God.
I can't.
Like the whole time. And I couldn't even look down. I could just hear the piss hitting a bucket.
Wow.
And it was just like, because the other side was shaped like a fucking horn.
Yeah.
Like, and this motherfucker, this son of a bitch was like this long. And then he shoved it in. The only thing when I finally looked down, only thing that was sticking out of me was the fucking horn.
Yo,
like he shoved it all the way to the fucking horn.
They gotta go so far.
Exactly. And I was just like,
yo,
like I remember my ears. I remember feeling my ears get hot and shaking. Like that's all I don't remember the pain, but I remember just and I couldn't move. And I could hear the piss hitting the bucket. Like the bucket was on the floor and it was just like it was pouring out of me. And he was like, oh yeah, you were kind of backed up.
This is like man's pregnancy.
Yeah, it's like a catheter when they put a catheter in.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
It's like men going through birth.
And that shit came out, and then once he finished, he said, "Okay, it's gonna be a little uncomfortable coming out." And I was like,
"Wait a minute!"
I was like, "Then what the fuck was that going in? Like, what do you mean uncomfortable coming out?" And of course he couldn't like rip it out like he put the shit in there. So he's like pulling it out, and I'm like,
they have to go slow with it, so you feel all that pressure.
Of course,
they didn't know you up at all.
Yo, my trust level went to a 0, and old Demo down there was just like, sure. My shit was like raising for him, like fuck her and everybody. Like I trust no women at this point ever again, because like my shit no heart, like no heart, like. You know when you put curtains. You know when you put curtains on a curtain rod, and then you want to see what's going on outside, so you shove all them shits all the way to the end, and so you got the rod, but you got all the curtain smushed at one end. That's how my shit was in her head. Like all the shit, like she hold it, but they come out. I'm like, bitch, I don't know what the fuck you holding, because my shit, like you can't see no dick. That shit was in. Right. It was like turtle.
He had a vagina. He had mangina.
He looked like he was circumcised. Like he had all.
Like I don't know what she holding, because all you can see is the catheter in her hair. Like it was no dick sticking out. It was like shit. Like bitch, I've been violated. Like I don't know what you holding. Like there's nothing there. Like it was gone. It was like. I don't know what happened to it. It's gone.
This guy, you need therapy now, yo.
Bro.
He's still traumatized.
The nigga that you never got therapy, bro.
I didn't.
This explains
because
much.
Before just now, like I never talked about it. Like I didn't even when I came out of there.
Give him a hug.
When I came out of there, when I came out of there,
I'm gonna tell you what.
My mom's asked me how'd it go. I was like,
that nigga need a hug.
This explains so much.
All I could do,
he's not emotional.
When my mother, for real,
it was a trusting.
When my mother asked me how to go, I ain't say nothing. I ain't say I'm alright. Okay, I just got in the car.
She was. Oh yeah, well you were 7. I was gonna say she should have been in the same room with you.
Nah, she had to be in the same room.
She's 17.
Well,
How the fuck weird would that be? Your mother in the room with you 17 with another lady holding your joint? What the fuck? Huh?
Yeah, that's not a good fantasy.
I ain't that alcohol boy. Like what you talking about?
Cause
Is your mom in the room when you be alcohol swabbing your joint, man? What the fuck is you talking about?
Nah, because I remember when I was like 6 or 7, and the first time they had to give me a shot.
Oh my Jesus!
I was like, no, I don't want
6 or 7 is different from 17, bro.
For real?
Don't worry, boy. Don't worry. It's gonna be all right.
This one, bro. I don't know about her, baby.
How do the Marines accept them, bro? How do the Marines accept
6
them?
or 7. I'm surprised you remember it, but 17.
I remember all that. No, but that's still trauma, though. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I had that, but I still ain't had no fingers up the booty. Like I avoided that shit like
What's
a
the purpose
plague,
of
dude.
this conversation? What we trying to resolve?
He was trying to get me, and I deflected to something that he had, like fingers up the butt. Remember when they did that to you?
Yeah, we didn't even do the topic again. It's crazy, yo.
My question. After this, I'm gonna let it go. Truth. Did the doctor have one hand on the shoulder or 2 hands?
Oh my God.
That's all I want to know. Because he wants to make you feel comfortable, right?
It probably was
2 hands
one hand and the other hand.
Well, they want to know that. I want to know if you were on your back with your legs in the air, or were you standing and bent over?
No, none of that. All right, stop.
So were you laying down with your leg on the side? Was you side cocked?
We're gonna do a digital exam.
Was he spooted?
Mr. Dawes? We're gonna do a digital exam, and I gotta check your, you know what? So,
Your
bend
what?
over, prostates, pop, pop.
So now on the table.
Was that your shoulders, or was that your hands on the table?
My hands on the table.
So what's this?
Because that kind of looked like shoulders, didn't it, Michelle? Yeah. He was like, there's shoulders.
Come on, bring it on back.
Put your hands on the table and bend over and cough.
Did he talk like that? That would have been very disturbing, wouldn't it? Like crying game?
Oh man. I said, man, y'all niggas is perfect. Y'all signed up for this shit, nigga.
He said, yeah, you talk all that if you want there, buddy, but it's still going down.
Yeah.
It's crazy in there, man. It's crazy.
Did he have a glove on?
Listen, let's get to the topic, man. Get out of that shit, man.
Hey, did he give you flowers afterwards?
He gave him a hug. He said, I'm sorry, you know.
He gave him a rainbow lollipop. He got that rainbow lollipop. You gotta taste all the flavors.
Oh, God.
What's the topic this week?
Did he give you a pat before he went in or after he went in?
Oh, man. He slapped it.
What is the topic?
He slapped the cheek, so he did it.
He probably said, good job.
Good job, little buddy.
Did he compliment? He said, this was the best today.
He gave me a lollipop after.
Oh,
He did.
Remember we used to go to the doctor's office when he was a child and give me a shot.
Oh, they gave you a sucker.
Oh, so wait a minute. So before or after he put his fingers in your butt, he gave you something to put in your mouth.
Oh, damn.
I mean, he just said that, right? Was it before or after?
So what's the name of that fertilizer?
I would stop, dude. I would stop.
Okay.
Dude, you threw that alley-oop, dog. You just you could have just said, "Hey, give me that." Y'all shut the hell up and let's go.
Oh man,
you did it, dog.
You be throwing flames, man.
Oh God. Okay, we go.
Just let it go.
All right.
Part 2.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be more. Yeah, I'm using it. This is gonna be a whole nother show.
Oh, yeah.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Silly.
Oh Jesus, that was good.
man, this is funny.
On that note, we're going to get ready to get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us and hanging out. I don't know what today was about. Today was
Crazy.
It was crazy.
Alcohol wipes.
It was fun, but it was crazy. Don't even know how to name this one, but it was awesome. So, we're going to get ready to get out of here.
It was an alphabetic soup.
I'm telling you. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I've been King Bear in the building.
Michelle Kane.
This is the Truth Seeker.
Heavy duty cutie. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.